What is going on, guys? I hope you are having a fantastic day, and welcome back here to another episode. In today's episode, we're going to go over a full review on the Ezreal Armwrestling table that I recently have just purchased, and I'm pretty happy about it. I do have some honest opinions I will share with you guys, so stay tuned for the full review, and I'll let you guys know my perspective from an amateur arm wrestler, and you guys will have a good idea of what to expect if you guys do order one or are curious about the product itself. Here we go. Okay, so I do want to start off by saying that I am very, very happy with the product. There's not really too much I can say about it itself, as it actually is my first arm wrestling table that I've ever owned, but I will give you guys here a pretty good in-depth review on it. Let's start in with just getting a couple of zoom ups here on the actual product. Take a look at the vinyl. It's pretty nice. The print on it is obviously pretty good. If you want to look at the padding, it's actually very sturdy here, very stiff, which I really like. Take a good look. I have my laptop out. I will be giving you guys some details on that in a sec here. As for the actual structure itself, it's pretty decent. So let's get into some specs here. I do have the actual website popped up right here, as you guys can tell. Obviously for $4.99 US, you'll get this table. Hey dude, you can't be up here, please get off. Okay, sick. All right, so full review, let's go. EAC Professional Arm Wrestling Table. $4.99 US, you get your 30% off, 38% off. In terms of price, I do think it is very expensive, but I've seen online most prices on arm wrestling tables. If you want a high quality table, you're most likely going to be paying top-notch dollar anyway. So you will be paying $4.99 US right there. Now let's go down to the details. Okay, our EAC Premier Level Professional Arm Wrestling Table is built for abuse and heavy use. We often recommend this table for gyms, bars, or any place that expects heavy use. I definitely agree. Yeah, so after using the table for a couple days, it's been pretty well. Steel construction, well, you see that right here. Well, there you go. It's pretty straightforward, as you guys can tell. In terms of actual steel construction, it's pretty good. Table itself weighs 48 kilos. After packaging, it's about 60 kilos. Yeah, so 60 kilos. Now, when I did receive the box, I believe it weighed in at a total of 58 kilos. I could be wrong, it's about 58 kilos. And that did come with an extra tool that I had ordered. So technically, it's a little bit less than 58 kilos, but they are kind of right about 60 kilos. It is very heavy, but I mean, you're getting a great arm wrestling product out of it. So I will give them that. And I will give Ezreal Arm Wrestling props on the great boxing that my arm wrestling table came in, as they did a really good job with just packaging it up. Taken apart for easy transport and setup. In terms of actually taking it apart or putting it back together, it's really easy. I mean, I'm not a very smart guy, but it didn't take too long to actually figure it out. So I will give them that it is very easy to assemble. High density, non-degrading foam pads. Here are your pads. It's pretty straightforward here. If you take a good look close to the vinyl, it's actually really good quality, like the steel, obviously. And yeah, there's the other pads where you do your pinning pads. I'm sure that's what you call it. But yeah, so the quality on the pads is definitely next to none. In terms of the actual pads itself, I'm very happy with too. Okay, 304 stainless steel handles. So in terms of stainless steel handles, I don't really know what the 304 means, but they're great handles, honestly, no joke. You can adjust it up here to make this the top tighter a little bit and the bottom. And pretty strong, great feel here. The grip in here is actually next to none also. But yeah, the actual handles itself are really great. Don't really have anything negative to say on the handles itself. They're just good quality hardware. I'm going to guess that it's these guys. Yeah, they're good quality. I mean, when you put this together, they kind of come a little loose. So from underneath here, as you guys can tell, you kind of got your nuts and bolts itself. You got to just tighten, but that's about it. I mean, it's good quality. So I really enjoyed the table. I definitely am very happy with it, but there are a couple things that I'm not too happy with. And let's start off with something super small. It's nothing that bad. Let's take a look. You know, as you guys can tell, I don't know, you see these little like bubbles of some sort? I mean, I don't even really think that's an actual issue. I think it's just the way the actual foam is. But I mean, you do pay a pretty penny for your actual table itself, so you kind of expect the best quality. However, I'm not saying the quality is not great. The quality is literally next to none, but it's just the smallest details that, you know, maybe it was just my table that ended up having this. Actual tables, like I said, it's my first table, so I don't really have too much to say about other products or other tables itself. It's a very, very nice vinyl or fabric that they use for the actual table itself. But I do see here that, you know, it kind of overlaps. I don't know how you guys see my phone here. Really bad on my phone. But you can tell kind of down here, it kind of overlaps a little bit. And I do understand it's maybe the way, don't mind my cat. But here, let's take a different look. Let's take a look here. So as you, oh yeah, it's a little bit better. So as you guys can tell, you can see the actual cut here where they overlapped the fabric itself. I mean, that's probably how they're built. Like I said, it's very small random details that might not even really be that much of an effect, that I'm just a little bit not knowledgeable on these tables. But it's just something super small that it's like maybe if there's another way to maybe tuck it under or something like that. But I mean, it's good. I'm not complaining. It's just something super random and super small. And here was another thing too that I was kind of mentioning about the bubbles. Now, everything is cool on the table for the most part, but I did receive, like, as you guys can tell here, I'm getting several bubbles inside this fabric. So it's actually really bumpy here. You guys can literally see from this angle. I'm not sure if this is a packaging thing that it just ended up, you know, getting bumped around a little bit. Okay, so we pretty much have done the majority of the review, but I do want to mention one thing that kind of got on my nerves just a little bit. Something that I'm not very happy with, just because, like you guys know, when you're purchasing something at a fairly expensive price for something that's supposed to be very good quality, which I'm, like I said a million times in this video, I'm not complaining. I'm very happy with the product, but when I received the box, I realized when I started opening the table itself, something didn't really seem that right. And I believe it is a shipping issue, and I'm going to show you right now. You just take a quick look and you zoom in right there. Do you see that? Now, like I said, well, let's zoom out. I have big hands. I honestly have longer hands, but I do have fairly large hands. And I'm going to show you something here. Look at the size of this crack compared to my hand. Not the best comparison, but anyways, if you look at closely now, the table's cracked underneath. Now, if you press, luckily it's very hard, so it doesn't seem like it's a major issue right now. I'm gonna get up from the table, it's kind of weird. I'm just vlogging you guys on the floor. You expect things to be perfect, and I do understand that things happen, but I do believe this is a shipping issue. Now, it kind of sucks to a certain extent because it's not like you could just get a free table or, oh, I'll send you this one back, and then, you know, a new table is sent to you for any company of any sort. But it kind of sucks when you receive something. It's not the exact way you were looking at it or you wanted. But yeah, so there's no cracks or anything up here. Obviously, you know, you have your vinyl. It's not going to go through vinyl. It's be pretty dumb. But I mean, I'm really hoping that in maybe 3 to 4 to 5, 6 months maybe, that nothing actually happens on the table itself. But I mean, it is, like I said, I believe it's a shipping issue. There'd be no reason why that the company would just send out a table that's like half broke or whatnot. I've been speaking with someone with Ezreal Armwrestling in regards to this issue, and they've been very, very polite. They've been very respectful about the issue. The biggest thing is just for future customers. So if you guys are potentially looking at getting the table itself, you kind of know what to expect, but what not really to expect that would be unexpected. So expect the unexpected. Anyways, so yeah, I think I'm gonna end it there. Actually, no, one more thing I have that's kind of negative-ish regarding the shipping though. This is another issue. Let's go find it here. Okay, let's start off with is it this one here? No, not really. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? I'm trying to find it here. Okay, damage. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, there's several spots. So in the actual pads that are very sturdy, like I mentioned, look at this. Look at these little kink things here. Don't mind my house. Okay, you see that? That's actually been dug in, and I believe that is actually from, it's supposed to be very sturdy. You're expecting the best stuff. I think this is a packaging issue again. I'm gonna zoom out here. I think this is a packaging issue again. Now look what happens when we go up. The same issue. This is literally like this is multiple times here we're coming the same stuff. A little bit of scratches, stuff down there. Don't mind my cat again. Move over, buddy. Hey, what do you think about the table? I know. Anyways, and then you can see here again, just another small little detail. I don't really have anything negative to say about the table itself. I am very, very, very happy with the product, but I think I'm gonna leave it on that note, guys. I do have an update regarding the pulley system and the loading pin. I actually don't have an update. It's the same thing as last video. The pulley system, from my knowledge, hasn't even left yet, and the loading pin is on the way, which is weird because you would think the loading pin would come after the pulley system, as the pulley system would be picking up the weight. But anyways, we're gonna leave it there. That's my full review. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video and the full review. I really hope that people who are actually looking into this, potentially getting their first arm wrestling table, or potentially looking at any arm wrestling table in general, I think I've kind of covered everything that you guys need to know. I will leave a link in the description below for their website. Please check it out. They have a lot of great products. And this is not a paid sponsorship. I wasn't told to be saying this stuff. I just will leave a link down below, as the service was amazing when I was dealing with these issues. And when the table was being shipped, I was just kind of annoying. Always asking for updates, what's going on about it. And the guy was super cool. So I will thank you guys, but I'm gonna stop rambling on here. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video and the full review on the Ezreal arm wrestling table. If you can, please subscribe, and only if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. That was my cat. Peace.